There are four main goals that a government has for a whole country's economy, and these include low inflation, which is all about keeping prices from rising too fast. Second is low unemployment, and here the government makes sure that most people have jobs. Third, economic growth. This is all about making the country richer over time. And lastly, balance of payments, keeping imports and exports balanced. Let's discuss each one of them briefly. First is low inflation. Inflation means prices going up. When prices rise too fast, money buys less. So the government wants low and stable inflation. So prices should rise slowly and predictably, not just jump up suddenly. So how does the government ensure that it achieves low inflation? Firstly, it will raise interest rates. And here the central bank makes borrowing money more expensive so that people spend less and prices stop rising quickly. Second, the government will try to achieve low inflation by reducing government spending. Because when government spends less, there is less money in the economy, and this cools down rising prices. The second government economic objective is low unemployment. Unemployment, of course, means people who want to work but cannot find a job. High unemployment is a big problem because people have no money to spend, businesses will lose customers, and the whole economy suffers. So the government wants low unemployment so that almost everyone can easily find a job. So how does government try to make sure it achieves the objective of low unemployment? First of all, it will create public sector jobs. Here, the government hires workers directly, for example, in building roads, schools, and hospitals. There, it is able to create thousands of jobs for these people. The government can also support businesses by giving tax breaks or grants to businesses so that they can grow and hire more workers. Government can also offer skills training by providing funds for education or even training employees itself. The next government economic objective is economic growth. And economic growth means the country is producing and earning more than it did before. So when the economy grows, there are more jobs, higher wages, and better living standards for everyone. How does government try to make sure that it achieves this economic objective? First, it may lower taxes because when people and businesses pay less tax, they have more money to spend and invest, and this grows the economy. It can also invest in infrastructure by building roads, electricity, and internet connections, which helps businesses to operate and grow faster. And then lastly, government can also try to achieve this economic objective of economic growth by encouraging investment. And here, the government attracts foreign companies to invest and set up businesses in the country, which creates growth and jobs. And then the last economic objective, which is balance of payments. So balance of payments is all about the money flowing in and out of the country through trade, international trade. So the government wants exports and imports to be balanced, meaning the country should not be spending far more than it is earning from abroad. And these are the things that government does in order to achieve this economic objective. First, the government will support local businesses in selling their products abroad through trade deals and subsidies. Maybe the government tries to agree with another country that this other country is going to buy products from this very government. And then the government can also use import tariffs, whereby it adds taxes on imported goods to make foreign products more expensive and encourage people to buy local products.